Social Service Secretary, I think, of the Minister for Toro Kingdom also requested us to go as a ministry to support them to come up with what they call a kingdom child policy, which is under the armpit of the national child policy. And those are the kind of developments when Taban talks of how they are supporting cultural kingdoms that we should be talking about. Another high-level directive from Cabinet was that in future programming, intervention that directly address vulnerability of children should be embedded within the programs. And I'm very happy, and I want to inform you that when you unpack the parish development model, which now government considers as the last bullet in the chamber to lift 39% of households that are still in subsistence farming, within that, we have intervention that will directly benefit children.
The key violations have been increased violence against children, right to education, early marriages, repulsion from school for pregnant girls, increased exposure of children to HIV infections, child exploitation, and forced labor, to mention but a few.
Realize that from LIRA, there are cultural norms and practices that the communities believe in, and that is why we were able to get on board the cultural and the religious leaders to identify these very cultural norms and practices and how we can declare an abandonment of these harmful practices, because we realize that they have a negative bearing on our children's rights. Eventually, we have supported about 26 communities to come together, which comprises of the local council leaders, the councillors, the religious leaders, the cultural leaders, to come together and declare an abandonment of harmful practices in their communities. So what